Well, folks, there you have it. The government has officially shut down. Let's go over some brief talking points on what that means for us. To federal employees and contractors, many will be furloughed, that is sent home without pay, or asked to work without immediate pay if deemed essential. Many non-essential services are paused. Permit processing, administrative reviews, grant applications, new hires, etc. Airports, TSA air traffic controllers continue operating as essential, but may see delays, staffing issues, and reductions in supporting functions. For example, over 11,000 FAA employees may be furloughed, airlines warn of degraded efficiency. Some benefits, Medicare, Social Security, veterans benefits, generally continue, but operations, new enrollments, customer service processing are slow or delayed. Programs like SNAP, food assistance may be funded temporarily via contingency funds, but prolonged shutdowns could threaten them. Agencies like the Small Business Administration may halt new loan approvals or processing. The economic impact is the U.S. economy may lose billions per week in lost output. For instance, each week of shutdown is estimated by some analysts to cost $7 billion in economic output. The 2018-2019 shutdown is estimated to have reduced GDP by $11 billion, with some losses not recovered. Backlogs and longer-term delays. Even after the shutdowns ends, there can be a backlog of permits, grants, reviews, audits, and regulatory work. Agencies like the CDC, NIH, and other health programs often see large furloughs, halting research or limiting surveillance. Now, some states step in to cover services that would otherwise stop, like keeping open parks. The psychological and social stress impact would be uncertainty, delayed pay, interruptions of services, and economic anxieties affecting people's well-being, especially among vulnerable populations. Frequently, this leads to political and institutional distrust. Shutdowns undermine confidence in government's ability to function and plan. What makes 2025 different than other shutdowns? The White House has directed agencies to prepare for permanent layoffs, in addition to furloughs, a more aggressive posture than past shutdowns. Many larger agencies, such as the Department of Health and Human Services, are forecasting to shut their workforce down by 41%. Telehealth services, which grew in importance during COVID, might be disrupted, affecting seniors and those in remote areas. Aviation and air safety certification delays might be more severe, and airlines warn of increasing passenger inconvenience. So what can be expected from a long-term government shutdown? Essential employees, TSA, Border Patrol, air traffic controllers, etc., still work without pay, leading to morale collapse, resignations, and retention problems. Janitors, cafeteria staff, IT support, etc., often never get back pay, meaning long-term financial hardship. Permanent layoffs could begin if the shutdown is prolonged. If this goes on long-term, national parks and museums will remain closed indefinitely, leading to damage, trash, and vandalism. The longer it goes, the worse it gets. Delays in aircraft certification, inspections, and training raises the chance of creating a cascading travel disruption and safety concerns. Programs like SNAP and WIC have contingency funds, but over a long time, millions could lose their assistance for food. Many states rely on federal funding for Medicaid, education, and infrastructure. If the shutdown is long, many states will use their budget to cover the gaps and drain it out. In terms of our national security and safety, active duty continues, but training, equipment, maintenance, and pay issues undermine morale and preparedness. So much for being a lethal fighting force. Staffing shortages make it harder to monitor threats or respond to emergencies. The longer it lasts, the greater the political fallout on whichever side seems responsible. So if this goes for a few days, it'll be a minor inconvenience. In a few weeks, it'll be an economic drag and service disruptions. If it goes for a long period of time, it could be severe damage, missed paychecks, halted benefits, weakened safety oversight, food insecurity, economic contraction, long-lasting loss of trust in the institutions, so on and so forth. Welcome to MAGA 2025. You guys voted for this. Thank you very much for your attention to this matter.
Now, Senator Booker also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement. How about we all come together and say, let's stop murders? How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles?
What? I mean, I'm not going to say he's in the files, but he's got to be in the files. There has to be like a new name for that too. Can we like call that the Epsteinian slip? That'd be a good one. Epsteinian slip. Actually, that probably sounds a little ratchet. Well, they are ratchet.
They wave their flags like they own the sky, shouting loud but they don't know why. Books untouched, their minds run dry. Truth's a stranger, they pass right by. Oh, false flags flying high, empty hearts where the truth won't lie. They scream of love for the land they claim, but their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. They chant the words they barely know, hollow pride in a shallow show.